Zing is knocked away by George. He'll go the other end, slamming at the buzzer.
See if the ball is still in his hand.
Yep.
Nope, he got
George against an expiring shot clock, gets his own back and scores. Now Paul George.
the guy out in front of the official. No George be made.
George to the rim and the stop.
Try to post him up.
George in the passing lane and also dove for the save. Packing it.
Grant steals it away from him and back to his own.
Under 4 times for 6. George, straight line drive.
George drives on Covington, gets inside and finishes.
They've denied the drive.
That's a pretty
5-4 lead. Top of the line. Paul George with a one-hander. See that time because
Was Paul George. Look at Gobert, doesn't.
Paul George hammers in it too. George. Saturday night game on ABC.
Paul George with an easy one. And George from Anthony All-Star.
Hunter stays down defensively. George gets behind the pack and soars ahead. George soars and throws it down.
You want to see a fact?
By PG-13, nobody can stop that. Get above the rim. Forcing top
Break George against Saric. And Paul George is going to George on the break. And George finishes with the slam. The steal for George. And George will take it in for the two-handed.
To see this matchup because that was the perfect touches.
George flies all the way.
For the Nets, it's a ball movement. They only got off 6 field goal attempts before
24 minutes into the third quarter. George on the baseline. Right at
it, knocked away and a steal by George. George got away from everybody.
We get a open court.
Trying to be too quick with the pass. A little room service for Paul George and showtime.
George drives and finishes. Jeremy Grant's chin, they both go down. 4 on 4.
High turnover out front.
George, numbers, shooter, drops it off. George elevates and detonates here in Oklahoma City. Started it with the turnover.
Westbrook measures, throws it up for Paul George. Good unselfishness. Throws it ahead to George. George slams it home.
Good cut there by Paul George.
It's thrown away. They lead in steals. This guy right there leads
The way by Ferguson. They hit ahead to Patterson. The lob. George. Oh!
the Thunder with a stop. George out in front of the defense.
Overplay Paul George. George gets by him for a game.
Oh, beautiful pass. Takes it strong, soars to the.
Dunks it up and watch out. Here we go.
George. Corner and a save by Adams. George up ahead, throws it down.
Diallo swats Durant, tried to go behind the back. It ends up in the hands of George.
And they're not getting a stop there. That's Paul George making sure of that. That's 23. Yeah.
Steps in the post right here. Quick little move, understands the angles, takes it up top.
Ball anyway and a breakaway for George. And a stop.
See what George does. Drives on.